Soundstripe.
Fan Spectrum, I see you. Let's go.
All right.
We're back at the ballpark, guys. Where is he at?
You know, now that they got their ace boom coon back.
I gotta stick with MJ.
Okay. Hey, you don't have to say it because I'm here now.
Oh, there's my boy Paul right here. I hope Lamar Jackson smells blood in the water.
Hey,
They
that
can
man.
figure it out.
Hey, that.
Fan Spectrum right here, right here.
All right, guys, going to be discussing the Utah Jazz today. Just a hot team that came out of nowhere. I don't think anybody expected this team at all. They're first in the West as of right now in this recording. Let's see, how do you guys feel about them, and do you guys think they're legit this year? Let's start off with you, Double A.
You know what? The Jets, I mean, they got some good players, man, but it's early in the season. I don't think it's gonna last long. I mean, it's good. They have it looks like they got some chemistry going on. Nobody's selfish on the team, but at the end of the day, you still need a go-to guy. You still need a superstar on the team to move to win big time games. I don't see them lasting. I think they're gonna fall at some point, maybe in the play-in. Maybe they might be in the play-in and sneak into the playoffs. But I mean, we'll see. But I don't think it's gonna last.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I feel like they're I'm not gonna say they're gonna fall off. I don't think they're gonna be first. I'll say that. I think they'll definitely be like mid tier. They could definitely make the playoffs. Again, I think they're just a team that, one of those teams that's kind of been like the whole theme of the year. It's just one of those teams that got nothing to really lose for, and they just kind of want to grind it out. And guys like Jordan Clarkson, Lauri Markkanen, those guys are just definitely trying to show out, show their presence, show their worth. And I feel like that's good. I love seeing teams like that can be those teams can be dangerous. They don't really care what team they're playing. They just want to go out and ball out, and that's what I'm really excited to see. That's what basketball needs. It's a team sport at the end of the day. I mean, you see guys, other teams that are kind of struggling to find, work around that one player. And it's cool to see the Jazz that they don't have one guy to work around, but yeah, it's a team, and that's dangerous because at any given moment you don't know who to stop, and so that's why I like them a lot. But I agree, I think they'll be like an 8 seed, or a 10 seed, around that mix. But I'm excited for them because their future is bright. I mean, they got 3 first-round picks coming up next year too, so they're only going to get better.
It's definitely cool to see. Like you said, they're dangerous because they don't have that one guy. Donovan Mitchell, when he was there, was that one guy. So a lot of teams had a game plan when they came down to playing Utah. And I want to say, too, it kind of was the downfall of their playoff run, too. Not to say that Donovan Mitchell is a bad player or anything, but basketball is played with 5 guys. And when no one is the center focus, to build chemistry well enough so that you could trust every single one of each other on the court. And it's exciting to see. Could Utah be a number 1 seed? Could they be an 8 seed? It's early on in the season. They're playing really good basketball, and only time will tell. I would hope that they could keep this competition up. It's great to see an organization just really just kind of figure out what they could do, make the right moves that they need to make so that it could help them flourish and they could possibly, get a ring.
No doubt. It's interesting, everyone thought they're going to tank, but it's like, hey, they're out here to play, man. I'm really excited for them. How about you, B? How you feeling about them?
I mean, it's nice to see them play ball. I mean, I'm happy that Lauri, is kind of balling out. He didn't get that opportunity with the Bulls.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that he did. I just think when you have a team that at that time didn't know what they wanted, and you just had players just kind of sitting there and trying to figure out, and Boylan just kind of completely ruined that relationship with Lauri and even trying to keep him here. Lauri's balling now. He's almost averaging a double-double, and he's killing it. Jordan Clarkson still coming off the bench and doing what he got to do. THT's, he's balling, bro. And he, I mean, I think he was underlooked because he's playing with Bron and AD, but I think he is a baller too. So it's nice to see them. Is this something they can hold on to though? No, I think all these teams are going to figure out what they need to go. That these teams that are on the underside of it, they can. I mean, if they can keep up this play, they can be maybe a play-in team.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, there's a lot of teams that just have too much talent. And that's at the end of it. That's what's going to come down to. I mean, I think Jordan Clarkson is going to be. I think what's nice for Utah though is that these guys are playing as well, because when it comes to that trade deadline, when it comes to these teams needing players, they can go to them and be like, "Hey, I need somebody," and they're going to be like, "Cool, I want picks," and they're just going to continue getting picks.
But I mean, let's be honest here. They have been beating some good teams, man. I mean, they beat the Grizzlies. They've been close with the Mavericks. They only lost by 3 of the Mavericks. They've beaten the Lakers twice now. They beat the Clippers. I mean, these are some pretty big teams in the West. I don't know. I think it's definitely building the confidence. I hope it doesn't get to their head. That's my only thing.
I think what you're seeing now is if it came out to be like the Atlanta Hawks team.
That's true.
When it got hot and they
You're talking about the Atlanta Hawks. You're talking about like the Al Horford, Kyle Korver,
Al Horford. That's that team that was just super hot, but when it comes to 7 games, it's a different thing. 7-game series is just a different beast. Teams know how to adjust. Players know how to adjust. Good coaches know how to adjust. And I just think that's why it wouldn't work for them. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can be first, but if all these teams made these playoffs, are you going to beat Golden State in 7 games? Are you going to beat Utah? Are you going to beat the Suns? Are you going to beat, Memphis? Are you going to beat Minnesota? New Orleans? Like, that's the problem. I don't think they have enough Q. So I think what ends up happening is they do good enough, and by midseason, if they're not anywhere close to where they are right now, then they just move players around for assets and for trades and for picks. And like I say, I mean, maybe they keep somebody like Laurie, maybe they keep Laurie, but I can see them moving on from THT and Jordan Clarkson if it came down to it for picks, because there's going to be teams that need role players and bench people that are going to come off the bench that can produce.
I'm definitely excited for Utah Jazz. It definitely came out of nowhere with it. Hopefully they can keep playing that jazzy music throughout the season. I do like jazz. Was trying to do a little something there, but it didn't work out. It's okay. I don't need a love. But yeah, man. Jazz say, oh no. All right, man. Y'all enjoy that season, and this is the Fan Spectrum.
Yeah.
Peace.
Soundstripe.